Okay, I want to make some things clear. I do not deem to be an accomplished guitar player. I know I'm not. I know I could do better. I know I've been doing that on my own. I know I should practice more. I should have more focused practice. And that's it. I see what a guitar player is, and I'm not. For the time being, I'm not. But that doesn't mean that my songs and my videos are not worthy watching. That means that I think a video is the whole package, and the whole package is discovering new song, rediscovering song that got lost in the years, and listening and trying to match your playing and your accompaniment. Okay, so then I think I have my niche, and my niche for the time being is not dexterity. Far from it. Okay, I'm not justifying my lack of skills. I'm just presenting you the way things are, because if you don't know your situation, you have no idea what you have to work on and improve on. But on the other side, you don't need to be self-disparaging, because if you don't give yourself a good esteem to be up to, you will never improve. So that means, okay, 5.5 years ago I didn't know anything about stringed instrument. In these years, I learned a lot about instruments, so much that I can give knowledgeable advice to people about strings, about ukuleles, and other things. And that in itself is an accomplishment, okay? I know people who have been playing or trying to play for years, and they have no idea about their instrument. So I know a lot about electric guitars, acoustic guitars, ukuleles, and instrument tuning fifths like tenor, banjo, third guitar, and whatever. So my singing is everywhere. I can't change the instrument, but I will always sing. That's why my singing improved more than my playing skills. So this is the way I see the situation. Channel is not unsuccessful, considering the fact that it's a really homemade videos. I should buy a new camera with good audio and play on in other settings, and that would be a good thing for the channel. So I have to spend either 300 euros or 350 euros for a good camera with good audio, or with plugs for microphones and other things, and I need to learn. So maybe I will buy. In the meantime, I will have to make do with this camera, no editing, just the sound that the camera records from the air, through the air. I'm using a very simple amplifier. I'm playing here. I cannot play loud. I made Virtue out of necessity, so my electric guitars sound like acoustic guitars, more or less. Like a good acoustic guitar, big acoustic guitar with 12 strings. So I cannot sing loud, I cannot play loud, but if you see my videos busking, I can really belt it out. Not every time it's perfect pitch, you know, it's difficult to be perfect pitch when you're belting out. So this is something I have to work on, because I have quite a big voice and I should make the most of it. My voice changed over the years. Now it's a little bit deeper, it's rounder, a little bit the age, a little bit the ability to control the voice, and I have sometimes a head voice or a chest voice or a mixed voice. Moreover, there is a matter of interpretation. You have to choose which kind of you want to have. Full voice, so you have a breath voice, so you have a voice like speaking. Sometimes you sing almost like you're speaking, other times you try to yodel. It's a lot of things that make a song interesting. Just trying to play an introduction with single notes. In Greek music that is essential. Trying to be in tune, so right pitch, trying to sustain the notes. That's one thing. Many singers, in inverted commas, you can tell a difference between a semi-professional and a beginner. I'm not speaking about professionals, but even advanced learners, they sing and you can see how he sustain the notes, control the notes, and decide when to close it, and doesn't play automatically. You're my sunshine, my only sunshine. You're my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy. Sustains the note. That's very important. So don't play like an automatic pilot. Okay? Don't get in a rut. So right pitch, sustaining the notes, giving a kind of vibrato. You're my sunshine, my only sunshine. Decide what kind of vibrato, and then which kind of voice. Do I have a chest voice, a head voice? Usually we associate the chest voice with lower nose, but sometimes you decide in what register you sing. You can have a light, you're my sunshine, my only sun. I have a little different voice. When you sing in English, mainly if English is nearly my mother tongue, but not really, it's a long story. But anyway, there's also a matter of pronunciation. Sometimes I say I can't, while the song is in English and should say I can't. Or a deep southern accent, with a kind of nasal thing that, and decide how nasally it can be, and how to pronounce in a believable way. If you have a fake or phony southern accent, exaggerate, sometimes it's over the top, and then I don't like it. I don't like it either when it's so plain, there's no you know, there's no drawl when they speak, and there's no southern accent, something like that, more or less. And that's part of singing country music. It's the accent that sifts through the singing, and it's important. And other things, there's this idea that you can use, I mean, country music is like acoustic guitar if you're singing. I don't think it's, no. I mean, it's a prejudice. Acoustic guitars need to have thick strings, at least 12, and you have to make the guitar sound acoustic. I sometimes use a tenor guitar with an amplifier because it doesn't have a big sound, my tenor guitar. But anyway, big-bodied guitars need, in a room like this, you don't need any amplification if you can play acoustic guitar, which is different from electric guitars, because they don't have the sustain that the electric guitar have. You cannot make certain sounds just touching the strings, sliding on the strings, gently touching the strings, because an acoustic guitar doesn't work like this. You have to be more physical, and a lot of times when people play acoustic guitar, it's just for the looks. It's like so country, but I don't believe that playing acoustic guitar with a piezo and thin strings is a good idea. It looks like an acoustic guitar, but you better play an electric guitar if you want to have that approach. I know, that's what I think. So I'm recently been uploading a lot of videos with because I haven't playing this for months regularly, so I can check up. I'm making up for the lost time since I purchased a Harley Benton Stratocaster that I like, despite the fact that I've made in Mexico Stratocaster. I like it a lot. Good price, 85 euros, perfectly functional Stratocaster with a Strato sound. So we say knockabout instrument, or we say battle instrument in Italian, and an instrument I've been wanting to get for a long time. It's Squier Jazzmaster, and I'm really in love with that instrument. But I need, since I have all these other electric guitars like this, always by Harley Benton, which is, as you see, a Telly with a shell here. You can see the shell. No. No, it's not day. It's not. Everything is for. Okay. So I have every kind of electric guitar that can be used in country, even Les Paul, or like PRS, like Mozart, like Gretsch, yes. Not like I have a real Gretsch, and two. One is a Gretsch like, the other one is Gretsch. What do I have? Semi-hollow and fully hollow. And so when I upload all these videos, because I have this book will and stuff, for example, songs. I have so many songs. In order to memorize the song, at least the melody, I have the the chords and the lyrics, but I need to know, because there's no music, to know, to remember the melody. So the fact that I have to upload a video where I play the song, trying to have a minute, a short introduction, and I sometimes try to play some single notes before between chords. I'm trying to get out on a limb rather than always strumming, and I'm trying to develop my ear, so when I get the recorder I just play melodies, I have no problem. So I want to develop the same ability to play the song, the parts of the song, or some variation of the song, just out of instinct, you know. And I know this. I don't have, for the time being, just, oh, this is the this is the scale. Oh, sometimes it goes like this. And if you do both, you try to memorize patterns of scales, and to develop your ear as well. You know, you have from two sides, you attack from two sides, and you get more results than the addition of two things. There's a word, synergy. We say synergy. So I play all these songs also with the help of a recorder, and I'd like to do with the guitar what I do on the recorder. The only difference that I started the recorder 42 years ago. I mean, and that tells a lot about developing your ear on the instrument. But I'm trying to catching up, and to be able to play also simple solos, melodical solos, very close to the melody with some variation, embellishment, and from this to move on to other things. Concerning electric guitars, all of them I got it second hand, most of them, not all of them, and biding my time, I wanted a Jazzmaster. It took some time to find somebody in Rome that sells the Squier Jazzmaster at the right price. And there are some other. I like the Jazzmaster to have the rhythm circuit. Okay, I don't like just the shape. There were some other things with humbucker. No, there's no point having the Jazzmaster with a humbucker. It isn't the Jazzmaster. So actually, I have all kind of Jazzmaster, Jaguar. I don't have a Mustang. But one thing I want to do is, I have an extra Stratocaster. Actually my first electric guitar is a Colt, and I want to change all the pickups, put better ones, very good ones, and have a splittable humbucker here, and having an auto phase switch for the other two would be so cool, you know. It's a really a Swiss knife instrument. That it is an instrument that I never liked a lot for some reason. It was the first electric guitar, and I didn't get good sounds out of it. Now changing the pickups, have all these options. I don't know how much it will cost, but it would be a really because I discovered that the two instruments, I mean, I have a Telecaster. Theoretically, I should love Telecaster. But as a matter of fact, the instrument that I thought, nah, that's not for me, is too rock and roll shape. This Stratocaster. It's a very common instrument. Really, I always in this video, it has a soul. It is something that sound. And the other Jazzmaster also is very, very, very good. Not that I dislike my Gretsch. I like my Gretsch. I like my Cabronita style guitar with Gretsch. One thing is liking the sound. Other thing is feeling it's an expression of yourself. And I discovered that Stratocaster is like the closest thing. I mean, this is very brilliant, this is very cutting, this is very in your face. Okay? I like the shape. Actually, I'd like to have a Strato shape and a Telecaster shape. Maybe they did it in this parallel universe with 3 humbucker, 3 single, with a Strato, configuration. It would be really, I think it would sound almost the same. I mean, like, come on. Yes, the shape is different, but I think it would sound so cool shape, but good with the right configuration for me. Goodbye.